Good morning. Thank you for joining us today, a day when people are scrambling to finish up their federal and state income tax returns. Tax day is never something that people look forward to, and now in Michigan, it's something people look forward to even less. That's because Republicans in the legislature have been busy the past 2 years rewriting Michigan's tax code to shift an ever higher tax burden onto Michigan's middle-class families. They've done this by imposing a new retirement tax on people's retirement income, like pensions and 401ks. This impacts seniors who live on a fixed income. Republicans eliminated the homestead property tax credit for many Michigan families and completely eliminated the $600 per child tax deduction for all of Michigan's families. They also eliminated the charitable giving tax credits. The state's earned income tax credit has been slashed from 20% of the federal earned income tax credit to just 6% of the federal amount, hurting some of the lowest income families in the state, families and workers who are choosing work over welfare. Republicans have also taken away the city income tax credit, the vehicle donation credit, the college tuition and fees credit, and adoption credits. The one thing that all of these changes have in common is that they hurt middle-class families in Michigan. Republicans push these measures through in order to pay for nearly $2 billion in tax breaks for corporations. These corporate handouts were given to giant corporations without securing a promise or guarantee that a single job would be created in return. We, House Democrats, know that's wrong, and we have fought them every step of the way. We're not going to back down from this fight. We're going to continue to fight hard day in and day out to repeal most of these massive tax hikes on Michigan families. And now Representative Theresa Abed will tell you more about what the House Democrats are doing to change these unfair and unjust tax laws and to spread opportunity and prosperity to all of Michigan's residents. Representative?
Thank you. Thank you, Tim. I'm very happy to be here today to talk about issues that affect every family in Michigan. In the past 2 months, House Democrats have been traveling around the state as part of our Real State of the State listening tour. Democratic state representatives made 9 stops across our state and heard the concerns of suffering Michiganders. Leader Greimel and Representative Cochran joined me in Delta Township for one of the listening tour stops. We heard from seniors who are hurting because their pension checks are being reduced by the senior tax on retirement income. We heard from many homeowners who have been shocked to learn that when they file their tax forms today, they will no longer qualify for the homestead property tax credit. It is estimated that over 400,000 people who once qualified for the credit will not get it this year, and many other families only qualify for a reduced credit now. We talked to moms and dads who learned that they can no longer take a child deduction for their kids, something they counted on for years. We heard their anger at these changes, and we share it as we share their burdens as homeowners and as parents. We fought Republicans on these damaging tax increases every step of the way, and we're still fighting. We're fighting to get these tax increases overturned. I am very proud today to announce that I'm introducing a bill, House Bill 4564, that would repeal the pension tax, the tax that has made life so difficult for retired Michiganders who are already living on a fixed income. I know there are retirees who are in a real bind from this tax because when they retired, they planned on having a set income, and they knew with that income they could pay their bills. But the pension tax blew a hole in their carefully crafted retirement budgets, and that is why I'm going to work hard to repeal this harmful tax. And now to tell you more about what we're going to do to bring tax relief to middle-class families is Representative Tom Cochran. Tom?
Thank you, Theresa. Like you, I'm proud to be here today to announce my bill, House Bill 4561, which would require an employer to provide an employee with information regarding the earned income tax credit. This is a tax credit that helps some families get a little bit more money back in their refund to help out with their bills, to make needed car repairs, and to maybe save for their children's education. Requiring employers to share information about the earned income tax credit that will ensure the families who qualify to take the credit on their tax return and get a little bit more back to help them out. Our tax relief package goes even farther and includes bills to restore the earned income tax credit to 11%, to restore the $600 per child deduction that Republicans stole from Michigan parents, and to restore the homestead property tax credit. Michigan families have been under attack with these tax increases. We've heard them tell us how they struggle every day just to make ends meet, and it's time that we pass this middle-class tax relief for these families and seniors instead of continuing to foot the bill for the Republican tax cuts for big corporations.